welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling everyone about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you and we truly appreciate every one of you. I've got Lala right here in the building on the show today to talk about the very brand new single by the one and only, yes, Liya. Now, Lala, it's been quite a couple of weeks since Davido announced that he just signed a new artist, the first lady of DMW.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when that happened?
At first, I was like, "Oh, is this really a signing for real?" Because the last time they announced a signing, it didn't come to pass. I mean, the party that was signing the deal didn't know she was signed. That was talking about what's her name? This lady from the UK that Techno's.
Oh, okay, yeah, Lola Ray.
So that came to my mind, but then it seems like this was official.
For real,
and it just shows the growth of DMW. I mean, they didn't just announce on social media without documents and things like that. They showed pictures. I mean, with the girl holding a contract with the lawyers. I mean, that means they are doing things
right.
They're doing things right. So yes, I think that was in October that she got signed, and it's been quite 3 months, and she's dropping her first single. That means they've been working and working. Yeah. So yeah, when they got signed, I think we need more females in the games, and the more they are in the top labels, the better, because that means they have a big platform. So yeah, it's a good move.
Did you know about Liya before now?
No, I never heard of her.
So right now, Davido has dropped that very brand new single for her, that one titled MELO, and after a couple of anticipations here and there, the song is finally out. What are your thoughts on the song itself?
Well, I wanted to make sure, I mean, my thoughts on the song, I wanted to first of all make sure that she wasn't trying to sound like someone that, I mean, a voice came to my head while I was listening. Niniola came to my head. And Niniola started being Afro House. That was what came to my head while I was listening. So basically, I went to check out her past releases, and I just figured that that's exactly the way she sounds. Although she was doing a sort of was it pop? It's sort of strange pop music then, but then it sounded so similar to what we already heard with Nina. But now that means that might have competition, because she has such a huge platform.
But she doesn't do house music, does she?
She doesn't do house music, but she sounds like she can, and she was trying to do a bit of that. But talking about the song samples. I'm pretty sure they would have cleared it. Well, yeah, if they didn't clear it, we'll allow for them, because they clearly sampled or interpolation for some parts with Angelique Kidjo's song. So there are similarities there. Even the video, they went fast. So in terms of originality, she's already getting an average mark for that. I mean, with all the resources in the world, you can come up with your original content. But not saying it's bad to sample. It's not bad to sample, but at first release on that DMW, they sampled the audio, they sampled the video direction of the same song. So yeah, I mean, maybe that's what they were gunning for, I don't know, but then to me, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. But song's not bad, it's decent, it's a unique sound. It's still similar to what, I mean, the voice sounds similar to what Niniola is doing, but it's still a unique sound. And yes, he has such a huge platform to show her talent. Yes.
Okay, so looking at this song, the way it is right now, the song is out, the video is out. The uniqueness of the song, like you mentioned earlier, would you say it is the perfect fit for a debut single from an artist signed to DMW?
Well, let's go by debut singles under DMW. Mayorkun, debut single, banger. Dremo's, although it was not a debut single, it was a debut freestyle. Yeah. Fela Tikpadawa, I want to go on Shawarma, banger. Yeah. Peruzzi, what was Peruzzi? I think Peruzzi more or less, I mean, had the group songs and that they did, and those were Peruzzi written all over it. So he also delivered his own banger. So judging by those standards, I don't think Liya has matched that standard. And this is not setting a separate standard for her. No, that's not what it is. I mean, we know that female artists always have to work extra hard, but I'm pretty sure she can come up with something better. But
you just mentioned that she has a unique sound.
Yeah, she has you could tell from a sound perspective, like what they were looking at, the voice, soulful voice, right? High-pitched soulful voice. She can deliver. If perhaps maybe she wrote the song and she shouldn't have wrote the song. I mean, I see.
So what could she have done better to actually have that?
No, it's just, I'm pretty sure they had
single.
other songs, right? I mean, perhaps they've just chosen the wrong song to actually.
You think it's a wrong song?
Yes, I think it's the wrong song. Yeah, I think it's the wrong song because they could have. I don't know. Maybe they tried to play on the Angelique Kidjo, what's it called, samples and direction of the video. Maybe that's what they had in mind. But I think they could have chosen a better song to release.
Okay, so I know that in a couple of shows you've always talked about Davido having very good ears for music and all of that. So on Liya's debut single for DMW, which of course you have just said, could be better, it's not good enough and everything. Is Davido to blame for this? No,
I don't think Davido is to blame for this. It just, I mean, this is from my perspective. I think the direction they wanted to go, right? Perhaps they didn't want to let her come out and start doing the Afro pop thing that a lot of them are doing on DMW already. So maybe they want to diversify the sort of sound that comes out of DMW. Perhaps they had that in mind. Me saying, okay, it could have been better. That's me thinking from, well, acceptance as a consumer. I mean, them as music ears, they see quality in what she's done. Not saying she's done, yes, they see quality in it, and that, judging by that, you can see, although you can say that it's just lip service. Don Jazzy also came out and said, he likes what just came out, but that might be just Don Jazzy just supporting the new signee on that DMW. But then, yes, I think she's not a bad artist. She could have done better. I mean, judging by these standards that DMW have when it comes to debut releases, this falls short. That's what I mean.
Okay, looking at this single for Liya, and of course the video is out. Dami Twitch did that one as well. Are you impressed with that video?
That was a, how will I put it? They had okay, because I've already criticized the fact that they had to go and jack styles from Angelique Kidjo's video after sampling Angelique Kidjo's.
You're a big fan of Dami Twitch, by the way.
I'm a big fan of Dami Twitch. So I think they can be more original, basically. The video can be more original. Yes, we saw the video there and things like that, but then they can be more original. They could have been more original with the video and with the single.
Does Liya, with this single, do you think Liya has, or is a perfect fit for DMW?
Well, it's hard to have perfect fits for DMW. I mean, when it comes to the ladies, I mean, we know that it's a male-dominated industry. So every time labels go for first lady, they don't usually work out as they planned. Maven had Tiwa Savage, but before that they had Dija. I mean, okay, wait, they had Tiwa Savage,
and then they had
that
Dija.
Worked out at that point. Then they had Dija, which didn't particularly work out. Look at the mix of people she was with, and they're all sweet guys like Ricardo Banks, what's his name, Corey Bello. I mean, these are all young, cool guys. But then again, being the demography of where Dija came from meant she had to reduce her music, and when she got married and then she stopped. But as I went there, she was close with all these guys. They were dropping music and it would look like a perfect fit. But along the line, things just went south. Now she's married, she can't drop as much music, although she has me, but she's not doing the music thing full time because married to a rich guy.
So looking at Liya as an artist, and of course the song, the environment, he has Mayorkun, she has Peruzzi, she has Dremo, she has Davido, like around her and everything.
Dremo and Mayorkun?
I mean, she has all of those guys around. She is a label mate to all of these guys.
No, these guys are not label mates anymore.
Well, Dremo dropped a new single of recent, and we still saw the DMW logo. Mayorkun dropped a new single recently, and we saw the DMW logo. You get, so technically, they are still a part of DMW, and so she has all of those guys around her. Do you think that she's the right company? She's in the right company?
Well, in terms of quality and talent, yes, definitely she has, especially with Mayorkun and Peruzzi, that's bulk of talent right there. In terms of songwriting, in terms of songs, even if she wants to collaborate and things, that she's definitely in the right company. She's on a platform that is so huge that a lot of people would pray to be on, and she has a huge a huge task on her hand right now to make use of that platform to blow up.
You mentioned something about she wanting to sound like Niniola.
I didn't say she wanted.
Okay,
but that's what I hear.
That's what you
from her
hear.
sound, yeah.
So should Niniola be scared?
She didn't be scared. Nah, Liya owns that space. Anybody else who's coming into that space needs to work twice as hard to reach her level.
To reach her level.
Yeah,
so
that has nothing to worry about. Nah.
Okay, so finally, before we go, Liya has that brand new single out called MELO. Yes, video directed by Twitch. Currently buzzing at the moment. A lot of celebrities are supporting Liya because, of course,
DMW.
It's Davido and of course it's DMW. What do you guys think? I'm going to ask one last question before we move on. Liya was missing on that A Better Time album. Okay. Now, what the question is, do you think that a debut single or a collaboration on Davido's album, which you think would have been the ideal way to actually push the brand Liya?
Well, I would have said that it would have been too early to be on A Better Time, but then again, it's not the first time people use projects to push out artists. We saw Olamide use is what project was that? The EP that had the first Omale song, I mean the first Fireboy song that was a feature. I mean, he eased him with his
the YBN Mafia album.
Yeah, eased him with that album. Also eased him with a video to one of the songs with Devoli. I mean, before
Pepper Them Gang.
Yeah, Pepper Them Gang. So it would have. I mean, that was well thought out. But then it would have been too early for me to be on A Better Time. People would not have heard what she sounded like being part of DMW. So a single was the way to go. But then they could have chosen a better single.
Also, okay, they could have chosen a better single. But right now, the album is out. Yeah. She's not there. Yeah. Her single is out. Which would you have chosen as the better strategy for her to be able to come out?
I'll still take the singles route.
The singles route.
She has to first show herself.
Okay.
I mean, with Fireboy had loads of songs. I mean, on the underground scene that people were already feeling. So yeah.
Lala, is this song going to blow?
Is it going to blow? No.
Hold on, guys. Lala, is this song going to blow? Liya, MELO.
That sound is not a sound that blows. Once in a while, Niniola hits it and she gets like almost a nationwide.
Lala is not Sorosoke. It's not Sorosoke.
Yeah. So basically, that sound is not mainstream. Like it's not popular with Nigerians. So I don't feel if her next single remains on the same note without a semblance of real Afro pop, I don't think it's going to be popular with a lot of people. But if you love Niniola, then definitely you should love what Liya sounds like.
It sounds like. Anyways, that's all we've got for now on Liya MELO, that brand new one. The video is out right now on YouTube. That one already clocking the numbers, racking up numbers. Of course, the Davido effect, DMW effect as well. DMW's First Lady, MELO is the name of the song. Check it out on all streaming platforms. Go to YouTube to watch the video directed by Twitch. What do you think about the song? Is it a hit or a miss?
The song, let me just rate it. I say it's a 6 out of 10. 6 over 10.
Hit or miss? That is the series we do on Gospel Reactions.
It's a miss.
Okay, Lala says Liya's MELO, at least at the moment, is a miss.
I changed my mind. It's not a miss actually. It's just a decent song. But it's not.
So
it
doesn't
have the wow factor.
Mid miss or mid hit?
Mid, just in the middle.
Leave her for middle. Oshe, we want to hear from you guys. Let us know what you think about Liya's brand new single. Is it a hit or a miss, or just like Lala said, it did for me to just leave her for me. We want to hear from you. Thank you so much, guys, for always sticking with us all the time. We love you, and we'll see you on the next reaction. Don't forget, keep streaming MELO by Liya. Peace.